Former Iranian President Mohammad Khatami has warned that Iran cannot live under war indefinitely as Tehran and Washington remain deadlocked over a path to end the conflict. Khatami is calling for cautious diplomacy with the United States and Israel, while Iran continues to reject Washington's claims over control of the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz. Khatami says Iran has survived foreign aggression and remains resilient, but he argues that prolonged war is creating serious challenges for the country and its people, making it increasingly difficult to maintain normal daily life, meet public needs, and govern under continued wartime conditions. He has therefore urged what he describes as prudence and measured diplomacy. At the same time, Khatami has rejected the idea that foreign military pressure alone can bring down Iran's political system. He says the Islamic Republic is here to stay, but warns that domestic problems and public grievances also need to be addressed. His comments come as Iran faces economic pressure, including a weakening currency, inflation, and unemployment. The debate over diplomacy is also playing out inside Iran. The ultra-hardline Paydari movement opposes negotiations with Washington and supports continued military pressure. A more pragmatic camp, linked to President Masoud Pezeshkian and Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, sees military action as leverage that could strengthen Iran's position in negotiations. But the biggest obstacle right now is the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. President Donald Trump has claimed that the United States has total control of the strategic waterway. Iran has rejected that claim and says the strait will not fully reopen until Washington meets its conditions. Iran's Supreme National Security Council has laid out 6 conditions for reopening the strait. Tehran is demanding an end to U.S. threats and attacks, an end to attacks on Iran and its regional allies, the lifting of the U.S. naval blockade, and withdrawal of American forces from around Iran. Iran is also demanding compensation for war damage, the lifting of U.S. sanctions, and the unconditional release of frozen Iranian assets. These demands have become a central part of the negotiations over Hormuz, while Washington has also raised its own demands, including compensation from Iran. The standoff is already affecting shipping through the waterway. That has raised concerns over energy supplies and the wider economic impact of the conflict. Meanwhile, U.S.-Iran peace talks remain stalled, as both sides continue to hold opposing positions over Hormuz. Washington says it has established control over the waterway, while Tehran insists that reopening it depends on U.S. action on its demands. The dispute has therefore turned the strait into a major bargaining point in the wider negotiations. Khatami's call for diplomacy comes as Iran faces pressure from the ongoing conflict, economic strains, and the standoff over the Strait of Hormuz. The vital waterway remains a key flashpoint, with any disruption to shipping raising concerns over oil flows, energy supplies, and the wider regional impact of the war.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.